Welcome back. It's a week after announcing their alliance. Leaders of the Congress and Samajwadi Party coming together. It's the first public appearance of Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh Yadav in a press conference in Uttar Pradesh's Lucknow. Laid out the intention behind their alliance, what they hope to achieve together. Both young leaders emphasizing their commitment for upliftment of the society. BJP being the main target, with the alliance partners emphasizing the polls will be a direct contest between the two entities. But many questions still await. To talk more about that, first take a listen in to the reactions.
मोदी जी के शब्दों में ये ट्रिपल पी है, प्रोग्रेस, प्रोस्पेरिटी एंड पीस। इस गठबंधन से यूपी की जनता को शक्ति मिलेगी, यूपी में भाईचारा फैलेगा, प्रगति होगी और ये प्रदेश तेजी से आगे जाएगा। मुझे पर्सनली बहुत खुशी है कि समाजवादी पार्टी और कांग्रेस पार्टी के बीच में एक गठबंधन हो रहा है। मैंने पहले भी कहा था कि अखिलेश और मेरी पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप है, पॉलिटिकल रिलेशनशिप तो है मगर पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप भी है, और मैं खुशी से आज कह रहा हूं कि हमारी पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप और पॉलिटिकल रिलेशनशिप गहरी हो रही है। 1857 में जब इस देश में कंपनी राज था, उत्तर प्रदेश की सब प्रोग्रेसिव फोर्सेस मिली, एक साथ खड़ी हुई और उन्होंने कंपनी राज का जवाब दिया। उसी प्रकार आज हम क्रोध की राजनीति, गुस्से की राजनीति, बांटने की राजनीति और कंपनी को हिंदुस्तान के धन देने की राजनीति का जवाब दे रहे हैं।
मैं भरोसा दिला सकता हूं कि जिस रफ्तार से तरक्की और खुशहाली, जिस रफ्तार से काम हुआ है उत्तर प्रदेश में, आज कांग्रेस पार्टी और राहुल जी के आ जाने के बाद और तेजी से काम होगा, क्योंकि किसी को शक नहीं है कि आने वाले समय में 300 से पार सीटें समाजवादी और कांग्रेस अलायंस मिलकर के जीतने जा रहे हैं। काम तेजी से होगा, लोगों के बीच में भरोसा पैदा होगा। जो राजनीति बांटने की है, जो राजनीति दूर रखने की है, कम से कम कांग्रेस पार्टी और समाजवादी पार्टी मिलकर के लोगों के बीच में भरोसा पैदा कर करके उनको साथ लेके चलने का काम होगा। अच्छे दिन वालों ने तो अच्छे दिन दिखाए नहीं। वो अच्छे दिन किसी ने देखे हो तो बताओ। सर्दी देख ली, गर्मी देख ली, बरसात देख ली, सब कुछ देख लिया। कल भी घोषणा पत्र देख लिया उनका। तो बताओ कहीं अच्छे दिन देखे हो तो बताओ किसी ने। मन चंचल होता है, मन की बात मानोगे तो फंस जाओगे। उनका दिमाग से घोषणा पत्र बना था, आपका घोषणा पत्र दिल का घोषणा पत्र है।
All right, going across to India today is Javed Ansari. So Javed, already the BJP manifesto is steered clear of the surgical strike and the demonetization impact. And here you have also Akhilesh in the news conference mentioning that whereas the Achhe Din, it seems that's a demonetization which will be a very big poll agenda for this new alliance.
Well, for this new alliance certainly, and surprisingly not so for the BJP. And the BJP president had about 3 weeks ago, while interacting with the media persons, indicated that he had suggested to his state leadership not to focus on demonetization but to focus on others. He of course did not spell out. We know now yesterday when the manifesto came out that they are trying to regurgitate the Ram Mandir issue. So perhaps it tells its own tale, which is that they realize that demonetization has not, they will not be able to monetize the demonetization issue, and they need to fall back on the trying to raise the souffle once again of the Ram Mandir issue.
But
whether
also,
that will happen
yes,
or not, the jury is still out.
Well, also Javed, it seems that the alliance has rankled much of plans of the BSP and the BJP as well, because now there is a combined vote bank of Muslim votes that Samajwadi Party and Congress will be banking on. Where do you see the challenges and where do you see the strength in the Samajwadi Party Congress combo?
Look, I think it's erroneous to to view this from the prism of the Muslim vote bank. This would suggest that only Muslims vote for the Congress and the Samajwadi Party, which is not true. The Samajwadi Party won over 200 seats last time, and it couldn't just have been on the votes of the minorities. Yes, this will certainly lead to a consolidation, but consolidation of all those votes, not just of Muslims that would prefer not to vote for the BJP and the BSP. It's understandable that the BSP and the BJP are not very happy at this prospect, because the coming together of two forces, the powerful Samajwadi Party and not so powerful Congress, will certainly value add. When two such forces come together, their strengths are consolidated, and it's going to be whether this will be reflected in the elections next month, we don't know for sure, but certainly on paper this looks to be a formidable alliance.
All right, but will the delay cost, because of course it was M+Y, the Muslim and Yadav formula, which has always worked for the Samajwadi Party, but will the delay now announcing this alliance cost both the parties, because you have the polls on Feb 11th, which are just around the corner. The slogan, in fact, has been unveiled today with Samajwadi Party and Congress coming together.
Yes, indeed. If they would have been much better placed if this, in an ideal world, in a perfect world, if this alliance had been announced 3 weeks ago or a month ago. But in politics, this doesn't happen. Usually happen. I've been watching elections for 33 years, been covering them, and I know that these things really go down to the wire. There's lots of posturing, there's lots of grandstanding, and eventually, come election time, closer to the elections, these alliances are thrashed out. Now it will depend on how the Congress leadership and how the leadership of both parties and the rank and file of both parties can accept this and carry this forward on the ground. That's where this alliance will be made or unmade. Their ability to be able to sell this to the people, and their ability to work together at the grassroots level.
Absolutely, Javed. Be with us. Let me go across to Shiv Pujan Jha as well. Now, Shiv, you've been following the story as well very closely. Does this alliance need more thrashing out? Because after the Bonhomie hug that we witnessed at the news conference, still many questions are unanswered. For example, Raebareli Amethi, what happened to those seats as well?
I think a stalemate on that particular, those constituencies still exist. And in fact, I met a couple of top leaders of the Congress today, try to put this question, they evaded answering that particular question. Now, the fact on the ground that remains at this crucial stage when elections are just around the corner is that, will the traditional vote bank of Samajwadi Party swing in favor of the Congress as well? Since this alliance has been from top to the bottom, will the party workers meet? Because there has been not that kind of camaraderie among the party workers. Just at least not, you cannot witness that out on the streets. Besides, I indicated the point, and which even the BJP is banking heavily upon, is that, is it that the party would be in a position to get in the traditional vote bank of the Congress? I'm talking about the Samajwadi Party. Besides, also, will the Samajwadi Party's traditional vote bank swing in favor of the Congress? That remains to be seen. But at this crucial juncture, both these parties are banking heavily on the minority vote. But whether there will be a split in the minority vote, that remains to be seen. Because
okay, we'll try and connect with Shiv Pujan Jha in just a bit. Some technical issues there. India Today's Javed Ansari continues to be with us, but we have to slip into a short break. So both the parties with their own baggage. Internal party feud which saw Akhilesh emerging victorious. Rahul Gandhi looking at a make or break moment as well with Uttar Pradesh's Mahagathbandhan with Samajwadi Party. We decoded all for you and how they plan to strategize ahead. The roadshow that's been planned through Lucknow, 14 other rallies with joint appearances. Will that work, or will the delay cost the Samajwadi Party Congress combo? Taking a short break, coming right back. Welcome back. 10 days to go for the first round of Battleground Uttar Pradesh, and already political matrix changing with Samajwadi Party and Congress coming together. The Bonhomie on display in Lucknow with Congress Vice President and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav meeting each other, addressing a joint conference for the first time after their alliance has been announced. 105 seats is what the Congress gets, 298 is the Samajwadi Party as of now, standing by for the grand roadshow that's been planned in Lucknow as well. As we are taking you through these visuals, it was a rare moment of Bonhomie which was seen at the dais as well. Both the leaders hugging each other, dressed in white and black jacket and saying, "We will fight polls on similarities." But there were also salvos fired at the BJP, where they talked about demonetization being the election agenda, questioning where is the Achhe Din. Both of them also taking questions on the BSP. Different ideologies though there, because you had Akhilesh Yadav taking a jibe at Mayawati, saying she cannot be accommodated in the alliance. Where do we accommodate her, given her poll symbol is also elephant? While the Congress leader saying, I respect BSP chief. Going across to India today is Javed Ansari right now. So Javed, the new slogan is out, which they have talked about cycle or Haath Ka Saath, and that's what people want. This is the alliance that people want to see. This is the alliance that people want to vote for. But what will be the challenges ahead of Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh now?
Look, like my colleague Shifujan Jha was saying, much will depend on whether both these parties can transfer their votes to each other. Traditionally, they've been opponents. This is the first time that Samajwadi Party and Congress have allied. Congress had once allied in 1996 with the Bahujan Samaj Party. So it remains to be seen whether both their votes can be, their vote banks can be transferred to each other. Two, it will also depend whether this bonhomie between the two leaders translates on the ground, whether the people who work on the ground, the grassroots workers, how much of coordination is there between these people? If it really percolates down and they start working together, this will be a formidable alliance.
All right. We'll try and fix that connection with Javed Ansari. But here is the important point as well. BJP releasing its manifesto yesterday. Demonetization not a poll pitch for them, which has been an attack point for the Congress and Samajwadi Party alliance. And that seems to be the strategy that they'll be going ahead with. Also waiting for the roadshow that is set to begin from Lucknow's old Grand Post Office, the GPO. Areas marked out very interesting. All Muslim-dominated communities have been marked out there, where Rahul Gandhi earlier campaigned as well. Given the importance of Uttar Pradesh being the largest constituency with largest number of voters, this is the deciding political epicenter of India, setting a tone for 2019 make-or-break elections for Congress, BJP and Samajwadi Party as well. BSP waiting and watching the game as it unfolds too. So we talk all about that. Have to take a short break. Coming right back.